didn't say that. He quite literally didn't say that. Good afternoon, my friends. How are we? It is the day before the Reds take on Sparta Prague in the Europa League, and we have plenty of news to get through over the next hour or so. As always, thank you guys for giving up some of your afternoon to have a chat with me. If you're watching this back later on, appreciate your time also. Do remember, drop a like on the stream. And if you haven't, of course, we'd love you to hit that subscribe button. We are being brought to you today with thanks to our friends at SofaScore, as we mentioned last night. If you would like to help the channel out, get yourself a really cool free app. Download SofaScore via the link pinned to the top of the live chat in the description as well. Or, of course, scan the QR code on the screen. Every single one of you that downloads the app with our link does help the channel out, and it is a cool free app full of informative bits and pieces to keep you up to date and of course help us rank those Liverpool players in the much anticipated games, especially coming up this weekend. Now let's talk about you-know-who over in Germany. No, not Alonso, although somewhat Alonso. He's at it again. Mr. Plettenberg is at it again. I think we're going to have to take a shovel off him because dude's looking like he's gone for a JCB at this point. This is what he's had to say today, and this is his latest burst of mental gymnastics. So, now he's trying to say DiMarzio is backing up what he said. Let me read out what DiMarzio said, and then we'll go backwards to Florian Plettenberg doing his mental gymnastics. So, DiMarzio said, I thought Liverpool were ahead of Bayern 2 or 3 weeks ago, but now Bayern are moving quickly because they believe he's the perfect coach for the future. At the moment, Bayern are ahead of Liverpool. Now, let me just make that really clear for you what DiMarzio's actually saying there. Liverpool have been respectful. Liverpool are doing things the right way. Liverpool aren't trying to shithouse it, and Bayern are panicking while Liverpool are very calm, going through the right channels. Do not let this manipulation of the media fool you yet again. In no way, shape or form there does he say Alonso wants Bayern over Liverpool. All he said now is Bayern are ahead of Liverpool, and what he means by that is that they're getting desperate and they're the ones that are panicking and not doing things the right way. So don't let these idiots once again lure you into believing that this is more than it is. It is another desperate attempt from these clowns to make it look like Bayern are in pole position. They aren't, and again, we'll work backwards. So he goes on to say all of the bosses want to sign Alonso, all members of the board. He's supposed to shape a new era. To sign Alonso is the main task. Well, yeah, because the club's up you-know-what creek without a paddle. So, this is what Plettenberg said, though. Honestly, you could make this up. Plettenberg has said, news around Alonso. DiMarzio confirms our news that Bayern at this stage has the best chance to sign him. Didn't say that. He quite literally didn't say that. He said Bayern are ahead, as in they're desperate. They're throwing more resources at it. Never once has any of these idiots got a quote from Alonso or his people to justify it. Plettenberg's a fraud. Plettenberg's full of it, and he's been absolutely outed as being clueless. Again and again and again. Plettenberg, we're all going to laugh at you and DiMarzio and everybody else when this story turns out to be absolute fukaka. Let's go with that, because it's nonsense. It's absolute bull. You know it, I know it, football world knows it. You don't have sources, dude. You're full of it. It's just never ending. It's like, just let it go, dude. Let it go. You lied. We know. We all figured it out. Let it go. It's going to be just more sweet when we all go, but he's at Liverpool now. Now look, as I've said all along, I very much believe there's a chance he could stay at Leverkusen. Absolutely. But nobody with half a brain cell thinks that Bayern is a more attractive job, or that he'd move to Bayern over Liverpool, or that he's edging to Bayern over Liverpool. You're full of it. You were exposed as a liar yesterday by Jan Åge Fjørtoft and many other journalists who said, nah, that's not our information. Even Christian Falk, another Bayern Munich fan, said, no, not our information. And also, and most importantly, Florian, Leverkusen, Bayern, they've all said no conversations, hasn't happened. So please, dude, for the love of God, stop. Because it's getting embarrassing. If you want to have a career left, stop. Just stop. Move on to talk about something else. Oktoberfest. Seems like a good a time as any to big that up. Maybe do a little advert for it. Anything, dude, just so we don't have to listen to your Pinocchio bullshit. Look, regardless of any affiliation to either club, just look at it in the cold light of day. One club is fighting on all four fronts to win a potential quadruple. And a manager who has been a revolution, a genius, a messiah, is leaving a really healthy squad with a really healthy academy and probably a little few quid to spend as well. The other club is a shambles, about to concede a league title to Bayer Leverkusen, brought in Harry Kane, who's carrying the team, and are crap and are at each other behind the scenes, are show no respect to some of the players at the club. And I'm supposed to believe with a straight face that Alonso's going to look at that and go, oh yeah, I want that. It's just, again, I'm going between being angry about it and laughing about it, because it will have an effect on some people who will buy Plettenberg's nonsense, but do your research a bit deeper and you start to see it's all comical at this point. He has nothing, and he knows he's got nothing, and now he's trying to say that somehow DiMarzio's bit of waffle backs up everything he said. And also, a little bit of research on DiMarzio for you. He also said Liverpool were about to put in a monumental bid for Enzo Fernandez, and that Declan Rice was on his way to Man City, I think it was, if my memory's mistake. How did they get on, dude? How did they get on? What number does Enzo wear for Liverpool, DiMarzio? Oh, that's right. You're full of it. What number does Declan Rice wear for Man City? That's right. You're full of it.